I know. Hey there, Heather Holders. Just got it done. Welcome you to another kettlebell boxing tournament. And we just finished another tournament. We gotta find out what year we have to do for this. And you know, so let's go and generate. 1989. We did the 1980s. 1899. I'm gonna go with 1899 because we haven't done much of the 1800s. And all that, 1890s and all that. This is only the sixth time I do one from 1890. So 1899. So you might as well. There are no wild cards, right? Yep. So anyway. Yeah, I think all these guys are gonna be like 0-2s and all that. Well, okay, here we go. 1890. Jingle all the way. Why am I singing Christmas? Page 21. Okay. Page 21. Sixes. Al Neal. I guess young Pluto can compete. Yeah, young Pluto should be able to compete. And Al Neal. George Gardner, I know for sure. Oh, it's 3-3. I was going to say, well, for sure, I know he's. John Henry Johnson. But I was going to say, well, he hit 7 fights. Well, technically, yes, he did, but no, he didn't. George Gardner. Kid Ned. There's Kid Ned. 5, 2, 3, 2, 3. Lots of 2 and 3s and 1 and 4s. 3 and 2. Okay. So Will Curley gets in. Wonder if there's any 3 and 1s. Yep, Billy Gardner. He got to a semifinal, but he hasn't been given a chance. These two guys I know for sure. So we're gonna go by rating because we did the fights thing. Black Magic Woman. Page 2 is Kid McPartland. And Ben Jordan. Never heard of this guy. Johnny Reagan will face Jack Bonner. Bill Heffernan for New Zealand against Jeff Frost. Yeah. Dan McBride is page 10. Okay, so we'll let that one go. Jack Muffet. Page 8. Charles Gleason. McDooley, Jim Scanlon, and you can. I'm actually on a time constraint here, so that's why I'm kind of hesitating when I do my stuff. So a lot of Americans and Aussies and Kiwis and Brits, but no Canadians. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, I'm on time constraint here. So it's Al Neal versus George Gardner. So it's Ireland, USA. Angelo Dundee's the guy meant for Neal. So US trying to get in there. Chuck Hall, your announcer from San Francisco. Tibor Roman, your referee. Miyazaki, Kais, and Philip Lobos, your judges. Samoji, your ringside expert. So US Ireland. Al Neal 6-3 from San Francisco. 29, 13, and 12. Was the Australian middleweight champion. Why? I don't know. Anyway, he lost to Arthur Douglas before beating Walter Edgerton, Jack McCowan, and Kid Ned Broad in a turn before losing to battling Levinsky. And then Joe Shigra took him out in the next tournament. Oh, you got. Oh yeah. I guess I double dipped Al Neal's chip, if you will, last tournament. Okay. Well, Neal beat young Pluto, putting him in retirement. KO'd young Mac and KO'd Charlie Strong. Not putting him in retirement, but anyway. George Gardner from Ireland. World light, heavyweight, and middleweight title. Jim Jeffords, Al Wayne. Good. 45, 12, and 7. He lost to Owen Moran. And then he beat Dave Hawley, Tommy West, and Harry Harris. On his way to a semifinal loss to Leo Hawk. And then lost to Harry Harris. But he decisioned John Henry Johnson. He KO'd Will Curley, and he KO'd Billy Gardner. All three guys he retired, quote unquote retired, because they've hit the semi-fight threshold. And Al Neal, he could do the same with Neal. That's right, because Al Neal's got the semi-fight threshold. More Hamilton's Ireland's won in 4. Ireland's trying to become the highest country not named America for titles.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have your decision.
Oh, it's TKO and Al Neal. Oh man, Gardner's face. He was holding his hand. So unexpectedly, Al Neal wins in the 4th round. I didn't expect that to happen. But now you got Jack Bonner and Harris Barton. I think a pair of Americans. I think. I don't know. So that was quick. The Roy Wilkins Auditorium. Ben Bentley, your announcer. Frank Garza, your referee. Ritter, Ross, and Agnello, your judges, with Romy Alvarez, your ringside expert. Yep, it's a Battle of America. So for the 2nd straight year, we'll have an American winner. For sure. So Bonner takes on Martin. Where's Bonner? This is his first tournament. Jack Bonner, 5-1. 58, 31, 24 lifetime. Personal history, he got to the 3rd round in his last tournament a while ago. He beat Charlie Mitchell and Wilmington Jack Daly before getting KO'd by Frank Harold. And then he decisioned Johnny Reagan. He KO'd Ben Jordan, and he TKO'd Bill Heffernan. So he has had to face some greenhorns, if you will. In the meantime, Harris Martin, the Black Pearl from Washington, D.C. His career was good. Cyber Boxing Zone says that he won more games than Box Rec says. He was the world colored middleweight title holder. He KO'd Charlie Kelly. He TKO'd Jim Scanlon, and he KO'd Johnny Van Heest. So he's KO'd everybody. Bonner's had a few knockouts. So we could see a knockout right here, right now.
and gentlemen, we have your decision.
Oh, we have a quick one. TKO, Jack Bonner is going to get Martin. Well, if the scoreline like that, 18-0. Martin was hanging around, but Bonner broke his hand, just like the other guy, like Gardner. So Harris Martin. Wait a minute, Harris Martin won. I thought Bonner won. Bonner broke his hand, and he had a chance to do it, to get to the next round. Wow, I didn't see that coming. Guy freaking would have won. Harris Martin by TKO. He breaks his hand. Jack Bonner breaks his hand on his opponent and can't continue. So it's Al Neal versus Harris Martin. What a battle we could have on our hands. Well, we'll see an American win. Darky Smith versus Denny Mancini, Battle of the Cutman. From the Roy Wilkins Auditorium, Jeff Connor, your announcer, or Jeff Diamond, it should be. Jorge Alonso, your referee. Chris Wilson, your judge. Patricia Morse Jarmans? I don't know. And Robert Hoyle. Marcus Heinsohn, your ringside expert. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the final of the 1899 tournament, beginning with the fighter to my left. In the right corner, he is a middleweight, 5'8" and 149 pounds, hailing from San Francisco, California. He has a record of 7 wins, 3 losses, with 3 knockouts. Al Neal. And in the blue corner to my right, a middleweight. He is 6 foot tall and 150 pounds, hailing from St. Paul, Minnesota, by way of Washington, D.C. His mark is 4 wins, no losses, with 4 knockouts. He is the Black Pearl, Harris Martin. 15 rounds. That's who wins.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Are you kidding me? Harris Martin in 47 seconds? What? Oh my God. Harris Martin in 47 seconds. 51 seconds. 51 seconds of the first round. That is unbelievable. That's the fastest finish I've seen in a tournament. 51 seconds in the first round. Harris Martin wins. Well, I was going to say, if he had lost Harris Martin, he would have been given a wildcard spot because he was 4-1. But he won. And he's 5-0. So that's going to give him a good seeding, if you will. I mean, he won his 5 tournament matches by knockout. I know against stiffs, but I mean, 5-0, you didn't have to lose. I think Ali had to lose a few. Well, that's just peachy. You know what? Let's go with another tournament. Let's go with 1897. Okay, so I'm gonna go with 1897. I'm going to go ahead and 1897. Wow. So wow, I can't believe it. Okay, so let's make this a little easier. 1897. I'll have to go quickly for the. No, should I use the auto scheduler? Maybe I will. Yeah, you know what? I gotta use the auto scheduler because there might be some fighters from 1897 that weren't around at that time. So I'll schedule that. All right. So let's just make sure that these guys are there. 6-2 versus 6-4. So I got to do the same bullcrap idea. 1897. Do the belts thing. 20 pages this time. 86s. Okay, so Charlie Strong's 4-2. He's eligible because he's won 4-2, but he hasn't won a tournament. Like Mason Gans won a tournament. 2-2, 2-2, 2-2. No 3-2s, eh? Let's go with. I'm gonna go with young Peter Maurer of Ireland. or Australia? Jim Chaney, Jim Pop? Sure. Tommy Lewis. Yeah, right. 4, 5s, 2 and 3s. Okay. Peter Maurer. Yeah. No semifinalists were left. Okay, so I'm going to. Okay, then we go by ranking then. Page 18. See some 5s, but they're 5 and O's. Ben Jordan takes on Owen Sigler. Gus Rulin makes his debut against Walter Krute. Oscar Gardner will face young Corbett. Surprised he hasn't had too many fights. Jim Daly is a page 19 guy. So it will be Kid McPartlin. I know that. I didn't put him in right away. Versus Casper Leon. I'm surprised he hasn't had any major fights. Stelzner and Gardner. Or Stelzner, he's fine. Gardner, page 3, please. Harry Peppers. No, didn't get a chance to fight. So got that. Young Star, we'll leave that. I'll just do the page 17. I'll just do the final. Like I will Billy Ernst. I will do something unusual. Brooklyn Tommy Sullivan. Okay, so we got that. I know that I might get some doubles, but that's okay. Dave Reese, page 13. Okay, page 3. Tommy White. He's like, there you go. It's Billy Whistler of Northern Ireland. Page 5. Let's go with William Parker versus George Corfield. Moffat and Hogan, and this one, Marcellus Baker. That guy seems to never retire. It'll be Billy Williams of Australia versus Stonewall Allen. So Jim Pop is Canadian. I didn't know that. I know there was a former Montreal Alouettes GM by the name of Jim Pop, but that's all I know. I think he will. Okay. Yeah, I'm on time constraints, so I gotta just do the final. I'll just do the final, and the 2 finalists will be Billy Ernst and Ben Jordan. So I think it's the battle. Oh wait, Ben Jordan I think is British, and Billy Ernst is American. So I think it's England, U.S. Darky Smith and Roger Mayweather, the Battle of the Trainers. Richwood Grove in the United States. Billy Jordan is your announcer. Well, it's Ben Jordan. Luis Pabon, your referee. Montella, Vasquez, and Shane, your judges. Mike Hansen, your ringside expert. Yeah, it's England versus the United States. So England trying to get their third champion. Only their third champion, and they've been very good with their fighters in history. So Ben Jordan from England, 13-1-1 in his lifetime. He was the British World Featherweight Champion. 5-1. He beat Kid McPartlin last tournament before losing to Jack Bonner. And then he beat Owen Sigler by decision, KO'd Jim Janey, putting him in retirement. TKO'd Charlie Strong, putting him in retirement. And TKO'd Oscar Gardner, putting him in retirement. Well, he faces Billy Ernst. So, well, these guys both will hit the 7-fight line. So Billy Ernst, the Fighting Dutchman from Brooklyn. Cyber Boxing said he's won more than you think. He beat Cal McCarthy in return before losing to Jimmy Carruthers. He beat Benny Solomon before losing to Charlie Strong. 2-2. He KO'd Brooklyn Tommy Sullivan. TKO'd George Runeff. KO'd Oscar Gardner. Oh, I put him in twice. Fuck. And a decision over Jack Moffitt. So we shall see who wins this one. Jordan or Ernst? England or the United States?
7, 8.
Match should soon be over. Looks like Ernst's red eye is gonna burn him. He's still got 2 more rounds to try to knock Ben Jordan off. Unless the referee says that Ernst can't see enough.
1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I can't. Ernst is trying to stay in this one. Well, that right eye is really bad for him. He's got major swelling. I don't think I've ever seen this swelling on a fighter's eye in doing tournaments like this in history. It's like, what the hell?
One, two, three, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, Ernst was about to lose, I think. Yeah, this was basically Jordan's fight. So Ben Jordan makes England proud and becomes the 3rd Brit to win an event, making him the 8th guy in Group B to be a foreigner. Yeah, he knocked him down 3 times. I don't think Ernst was going to come back from that. And the Canadian Pop lost to Jim Janey, so whatever.